Hello and welcome back to Hof Bergmann. It is February, which means that it is time to sell the apple sauce. So we are going to do that. But what I'm going to do first is to tidy this area up. Like we started last time, we've got our root crop storage here now. 27,000 litres used. I don't believe for 1 second we're going to fit all the potatoes in it. But it is definitely worth a try. Red beet will all fit in there, definitely. But yeah, I don't know about potatoes. Probably not. In fact, I'm almost certain not. I'm hoping all this red beet is just one trailer load. But yeah, that will be half the silo filled if that's the case. Maybe just under half. But yeah, all the potatoes have got to go as well. I would like to hope that I could at least get all the stuff that's outside into the storage facility. Which we shall have to wait and see. It is time, like I said, to sell the apple sauce, so that's something I really want to do as well. We've got to head down there with the trailer. Get that all loaded up and sold. But first of all, let's clear this out of the way. Wonder if I should put any more red beet in the cow enclosure actually. It can take quite a lot more. It would be a way of storing it. Maybe I should just put this trailer load in there, then we've got more of a chance of getting all the potatoes into the root crop storage. Right, this is happening clumsily, so I'm going to get this trailer filled. Take it over to the cows. And then get the potatoes done too. Well, we filled it. The root crop storage is full. I'm hoping we can fit the rest of this into the trailer. Just to tidy the area up a little bit, basically. I suppose I could just dump it in that shed over there where I dumped the rest, but I mean, it's not ideal. Yeah, I'm probably not going to fit all these in here, but at least it looks a lot tidier than it did before. And we can keep shoveling it into pig food production, so that works as well. I don't know how much I've pushed into the shed through the doors, but I'm sure we can find out in a second if we just look through. I might not have pushed any through because it seems to be rebounding back, which is good, because it makes it easier to pick up. But I'm almost convinced that it's not all going to fit in the trailer here. I have been wrong before, and I'd love to be wrong this time. If it doesn't, we can just dump it in to the other stable over there. Well, not stable, but barn, I suppose. We start using this side for some machinery then. Oh, hello. I went a bit too far back. Yeah, if we could start using this side for some machinery, that would be amazing. That's 3 doors worth, maybe 2.5, if the potatoes are spilled in a little bit. I imagine this bucket load will not go entirely into here. Oh, 57 litres, look at that. But the question begs is where I'm going to put those ones now, because I have now filled... I've completely filled the root crop storage that we've bought. Get that tiny little bit down here as well. Oof, I say tiny little bit. 600 litres in that little tiny area. Right, well, there's some potatoes in there now. Oh, look at that. Oh, we've got some in here. So we did go through the doors a bit. Possibly through that door there as well. Although can't seem to get in there, which is weird. Huh. Oh, that's interesting. Unless I can get in through from the other side. But I don't think so. Nope. Well, that's a room that we can't get into then. I guess the old owner must still have the keys. Strange. Right then. Should be able to get all this now. I think some of it's maybe have gone underground a little bit, but that's okay. A little bit in here as well. There we go. That'll do. And that has really tidied up the whole area. So yeah, this becomes sort of a shed that I can store the telehandler and the tools in. Which is really good news. Fantastic. Now the question is, where do I put the rest of these? Can't really leave them in the trailer as much as I'd like to. I think it would be best idea to try and squeeze them in this shed at the end there that the others are in as well. Well, it was a good effort, but I didn't quite make it round the corner. Yes, I thought that might happen. Well, at least the potatoes are sort of in there. That'll do. It has really tidied up this area, so I can't be disappointed at that. That is really good. Right, so we need our little trailer there. We need to head over to the apple orchard. I could do with taking the water bowser over as well, because I reckon the trees will need watering. But that's going to be a bit of a problem, unless, of course, I put it on top of the other trailer. Then the water bowser can stay over there. Let's see, have I got tip side, left, right, unfold ramp? That's what I need. There we go. And we can use this one to fill up the water tanker and put it onto the other trailer. Been looking after our T7, fully fueled, fully serviced. Now, obviously, this would not work in real life. Well, it would work in real life, but not with a tractor this big to put it up there. I would need some sort of pickup truck or something. Oh dear, we have an issue. Well, the ramps aren't wide enough to start with, so let's sort that issue out. But how? That's the question. Aha! There we are. Okay, that's better. The wheels are actually going up now. Question is, will it fit? Oh, it squeezes on very nicely. Look at that. Oh, yes. I couldn't have asked for a better fit. I'm not sure how quite we're going to get it off at the other end, but we will do the best we can. Oh dear. That's better. Okay. We are away. Let's get over to the apple orchard. Okay, here we are. So first things first, we need to get the water bowser off the trailer. Which we'll obviously have to do with this tractor. Although I'm going to remember to unstrap it first. Ah, I see we've got a bit of an issue. Ah, there we go. We've broke free. Well then. I think it's time to water the trees. And then we can load up. We can load up with the applesauce. And do a bit of a runner. And the last one. How saucy. There we are. Get them all strapped on. That's 2,550 kilograms. Kilograms. Which is quite a lot, actually. Now the question is, where do we take them? Where is best to sell the applesauce? Missing object farm shop. Excellent. Right, supermarket then, I guess. Although the village shop isn't too much less, and then we can pick up some bags of lime as well, because I do want to get that field finished off before we finish today. So yeah, we'll go and sell these at the village shop. I don't think they could have too much applesauce. They love applesauce at the village shop. But yeah, if we go to the village shop, we can just pop round the corner to the dealership, pick up, I don't know, 4 bags of lime, which will be plenty to finish off the field that we started last time. Do want to get that limed. We'll have to do the other big field next year, because it's now got an established crop in it. I don't want to be driving on the established crop, even though I believe we probably could lime it. I don't want to. I don't want to. It's not as realistic. Plus, it makes it look a bit messy. I don't want to put lime all over my crop. It's just silly. It's just silly. I wonder if applesauce would have the same effect. Sort of spread applesauce on the field. It would make the spreader all sticky. I'm not going to do that. And it really wouldn't have the same effect at all. Probably more acidic. It would definitely make the spreader sticky. Okie dokie. So, we are selling at the village shop, like I said, which is just up here. You wait for me, I can make it through this small gap, don't you worry. Here we are. So sell point is this chap over here in his fancy cowboy hat. And there we go. Look at that. 18,799 with an environmental score of 1909. That doesn't feel like it was all of it. Oh yeah, I've got 1 litre still in stock, but well, maybe it was all of it. But I thought it was 21,000. Ah, I didn't go to the best sell point, did I? Obviously. Right then. Lime. Where's my lime? There it is. 350. Go for the cheaper one. 4 bags of lime. Lovely. Just jump into the company property Manitou. I should be able to get all 4 of these at the same time, but I don't think I'll be able to get them all on the trailer at the same time, so we'll just do 2, I think. 2 at a time. Actually, they're a lot bigger than I remember, so getting them on the trailer might be difficult as well. Uh-oh. That's not what I wanted. Oh, no. That's really not what I wanted. Ugh. Bad thing has happened. Right, okay, let's squeeze the other 2 bags on as well. I didn't think that would fill up. I thought that would be fine. But no. Apparently it has a capacity. So we're going to have to use the telehandler to scoop that up. And put it into the spreader. As for these can just go in here. And we'll strap them on. Where am I? Here I am. Yes. It's a little bit annoying. That really wasn't supposed to happen. We go tip side back. We should be able to unload it onto the floor and load it into the spreader, but in all honesty, I'm not going to bother doing that straight away. I'm going to just fill the spreader from the lime bags. We can deal with this mess next time. What a problem. Right, so we'll take the Massey Ferguson up to the edge of the field up here. Oh, I'll tell you what, I might be able to tip it into... Yeah, I'm going to go back on what I've just said. We have got this fill station here. I'm wondering if it's just a seed fill station. No, it's not. Look. The lime bag is emptying into it. Fantastic. Look at that. Which means we can also tip the lime into it as well. Brilliant. And then we'll be able to fill up the spreader from this. Oh well, that's kept it nice and tidy then. Superb. Well, I'm not so annoyed now. We'll use the Massey Ferguson for the spreading just because it's already warm. I've been using it. Drop that trailer off there. Pick up the spreader. And then we'll go and get it filled. Beautiful. Right, I will put steering assist on just because it will assist us, believe it or not. Obviously we're going to have to refill a few times, but shouldn't be too long. Too long? No, I mean too much. Hopefully. Looking good so far. In fact, we may get away with just 2 loads. Let's go and get a little bit more. Oh look, there's some straw there that I missed. I'm glad we went for the extended capacity of this thing, because think of how quickly we'd have, how many times we'd have to refill if we'd only have 600 litres capacity. That would be awful. Well, double in fact. But yeah, we should be able to get up here and then back down, I think. Yes. This is using it slightly less than right down the bottom. So that's great news. Grass looks like it's growing well. And we have the last little bit here. There we go, that is the field limed, which is terrific. A little patch there that we haven't done, but now we have. And let's just jump out and take a look. Now I don't expect this to grow until next month anyway, so no, it doesn't say it's growing. That field is now done. Everything is going swimmingly well. Take that off onto the pallet there, and we'll park this up for the night. So, I hope you've enjoyed the last 2 days of Hof Bergmann again. I certainly have. Tomorrow we'll be moving back to Saxlingham for a couple of career mode episodes before 3 days of Kinleague. I am always interested to hear what you think about the different series and episodes, so please do let me know in the comments. But I am enjoying this one, and I'm looking forward to continuing. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again very soon. Bye for now.